Good evening. Thank you for being here today. Well, never mind. It's 1:55 a.m., so it's in the morning now. But I couldn't sleep, so I guess I'll be doing this. But earlier I watched Casino Royale. 007, James Bond. Yes. And that movie really got me thinking about life. It is like a poker game. Yes, life. It just make me think about life differently after I watching that movie. Somehow I found it kind of related, and I related to what I'm going through, and it just keeping me up at night. I couldn't sleep. I guess I needed to do this, so then I can go to sleep. But it is like things that happen to you, especially unchosen sufferings. And I'm sure you have things that you're struggling with, in your life too. And I'm sure we all do. We all struggling with things that haunt us, things that keep us up at night, especially setbacks or heartbreaks, terrible things that happen that would ruin your day or even weeks and months, holding you back from becoming a better version of yourself, because these setbacks are just too much, too overwhelming. And I was watching them playing the poker, and I really thought to myself that Bond plays the long game, and he resets after every hand. It's make me think about my life, just poker and life. And honestly, I been there before, and it's like, if you let one loss drag you down emotionally, you will make the next move out of fear, desperations, and things get even worse. And not even when it's come to like money, relationships, careers, schools, or choices that we make. Everything's in life feels like a poker game now. Sometimes you're gonna get dealt with the bad hand, and things will come whether you like it or not. You'll get the cars whether you like it or not. But what's important is how you choose to play the cards, how you choose to react to it. And it just really made me think about a lot of things. But now I'm sitting here and I'm just losing words. But it's like a metaphor for how we can approach setbacks. It's like we can't control every outcome, but we can control how we show up for the next hand, for the next thing in our life. It's like if we let this heartbreak get the best of us, then it's gonna ruin the next relationship that we get into. But we get to decide whether we wanna take the resets or hold on to that heartbreak and carry it on to the next relationships. And it's like whether it is a real poke around or life is its next step. It's tough. It's tough when we're going through these kind of things. But I think it's important to learn that sometimes you have to let it go. You have to stop holding on to it and let go of what is already gone and move on to the next things with a new reset. And I think the takeaway from this could be about the power of emotional resilience. I mean, if you've seen James Bond's movie, the dude is kind of like cold-blooded, cool motherfucker. He's like a womanizer. I can't find the word. He attracts women. There you go. And he seemed cool, you know? And he barely talks. He's not like out there trying to win people's approval or trying to please anyone or talk a lot, or you know, he just seemed like he's in his own element and just very confident, calm and cool and composing, you know? And it's just kind of inspiring. But yeah, I wanted to make this episode just to talk about how not letting one setback define you. And that could gives you a clearer head for what's next. And I think this could relate to anything, really. Anything in everyday's life. It's like when we fixate on a loss, whether it is financial, emotional, or personal, we risk compounding that loss by bringing it into every future moment. And instead, the lesson is to pause, reset, and approach the next challenge with a new perspective, with a fresh mindset. Yeah, because setbacks happen, bad things happen. But sometimes it's not really bad after all. Because without these setbacks, these terrible things that happen to you, I don't think we're ever gonna be stronger emotionally. I don't think we're ever gonna be more resilient emotionally. Because bad things gonna come whether you want it or not, now or later. But now I've come to realize that it's better for all of the bad things to happen now. So I learn how to deal with them. So one day later on in life, when these things happen again, I will be prepared. You know? I know it's so easy said than done, and it's always easy said than done. Especially when you're going through terrible things right now. It's easier just sitting here and just say all these things. And I mean, even me right now. Like these things I'm going through, they suck dick. And maybe this is just a way for me to vent, to try to escape from the things that I'm afraid of facing. And this podcast is just a way for me to speaking it out there and just stop holding them in. But it's just like the poker game. These setbacks happen. But I think our real strength is in not letting them define the next step that we take. You know? Life. That's what life's all about, right? We live and we learn. We make mistakes and we learn. We make bad choices and we learn. Bad things happen and we learn how to deal with it. We learn how to live with it. It knows that this is not the end. This is the training ground. This is preparing you for what to come, what's coming. And it's okay. It's okay to be losing it all over again. It's okay. You have to start all over again. And it's alright that certain people no longer in your life. And they chose to do that. They chose to leave, and that's just the way that it is. Sometimes we just got to accept what it is for what it is. And knows that certain people, they only come into your life for a season. Not for a lifetime. And they came for a reason too. And they also left for a reason. And sometimes you just gotta trust that what meant for you will never pass you by. And what meant to leave had to. So maybe this is also a reminder to just let go. Let go of what's not yours anymore. What's left. The things that are no longer in your life. The things you used to have that you took for granted. And now they're gone. And now you wish you could have them back. Whether it is relationships, monies, careers, life circumstances, anything. Every single things you could think of. We always take them for granted when we have them. But once they're gone, we want them. We want what we can't have. I guess that's just human nature. Always wanting the next thing. The things that are out of reach. Things that we have to put an effort to get. It's like this mindset that we all have, always reaching for the things that our reach, things that we don't have possession of. It's weird, right? I find it hard to appreciate the things we have. Always look for the next things. And enough will never be enough. Nothing will ever be enough. But it's just life. And it's beautiful because we're not perfect. We all have things that haunt us later at night. Things that we wish we didn't do. Things we wish we did. And I think that's what makes life beautiful. Because it's fucking suck dick. You know. Imagine your life is sunshine rainbow all the time. It sounds good in theory. But you'll be miserable. Because you will never know what it's like to be hitting rock bottom. Then the high will not feel like high, but it will just feel like a normal day. But if you go through setback, you go through heartbreak, terrible things, and now you have better things, you treasure them more because you know what it's like to lose. So the win feels much more fulfilled, much more complete. You know? But it's just my opinion. Who the fuck am I to say? What do I know? But thank you so much for listening, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.